Okay, so Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh. Double honor to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation you occupy to the preachers word of truth. And in sincerity, another week out in the highways and the byways, another week of the downfall of Esau, because his society is circling the drain. It's surely approaching the time of Esau's demise. So now, what we got going on in the Middle East, not only the Middle East, but in the Korean Peninsula, you have North Korea bombing railroads, and burning fields to block South Korea from any interest of the North side. But when you went to the 50s in the Korean War, Esau has a neck of separating, North and South, like they did with Germany, East Germany and West Germany during the time of the, World War II. So now, the Korean War, now you got North Korea and South Korea. North Korea is backed by Russia, China, Iran, and nations that's a part of the BRICS. Then you got South Korea that's backed by United States, Great Britain, so forth and so on. So it's a division. But now, Kim Jong-un is starting to, because he's a proxy for the Chinese government. So when the Chinese government give him an order to do certain things, to start shit up, he do so. And you can't tell me North Korea ain't got nuclear missiles. And October 22nd is going to be the Iranian and Russian pact where they're going to sign a defensive pact. They're ready to sign. They're ready to sign financial pact when they join BRICS January 1st, 2024. Now they're signing a defensive pact. So you don't think Russia has given, and Russia, it's like it, Iran, it was reported 4.6 Richter scale earthquake. That was a nuclear test. And it all came out. Scott Ritter, Larry Johnson, all of them came out and said that. Conor McGregor saying that that was a nuclear test. So these people got nuclear bombs. Why do you think it's taking a long time for Russia, for the United States to, the Israeli gutter rats to go into Iran? They're hitting them back and forth, but for what? So let's get into these scriptures, because what's happening is we're in the world stage for thermonuclear destruction. Right now, we're in the midst of World War III, but to end this war, it's going to be thermonuclear war when Yahweh shall crack them skies. And at the very same time, bring it up.
This is Joel chapter 3, verse 9.
Go.
It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men.
Who the Gentiles? The Gentiles are these different nations, man. And the mighty men are they military, their armies, you know what I mean? So it's wake up the mighty men. Proclaim this amongst the Gentiles. Read it again.
Yeah, that's right. It says, Joel chapter 3, verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men.
The mighty men of these different armies of these different Gentile nations, man. And that's what's happening. You don't see what's happening right now? You don't see things happen because the mainstream media have you focus on Diddy, have you focus on this presidential reality TV show, have you focus on things that don't really matter. But behind the scenes, they passing laws like September 27th, 2024, they passed a law where the U.S. military can use lethal force amongst its citizens. But you didn't hear that in the mainstream media because they got you blinded by sports, by Diddy, by this presidential reality TV show. Yeah, bro.
It says, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears.
And that's what's happening right now. All these different nations are leaving off their agriculture and they invested all their money into their military. Why? Because they know that it's a threat out there. And the major number one threat is the United States and NATO. And Israel, the Israeli government, you know what I'm saying? that's being backed by Israel, that's being backed by the United States government and NATO. That's the number one threat. That's why they not invested in agriculture, but military. Yeah, bro.
It says, let the weak say I'm strong.
And the weak nations that was scared to death of America, scared to death of the Israeli government because they was backed by the American government, giving all the weaponry that they need by the American government in the West. But now, these nations got hypersonic missiles. The Houthis, which is ran by the Yemenese government, they call themselves the Houthis. They have hypersonic missiles hitting targets in the Israeli government, man. You got Hezbollah, which is ran by, which controls Lebanon, which is backed by, both of these groups backed by Israel. I'm saying it's not Israel, backed by Iran. They have hypersonic missile technology, and it's been fed and rumored that Iran has nuclear technology. And you know what? To tell you the truth, I believe it because they are close allies with Russia, who has the largest nuclear stockpile in the world. America being second. Yeah, bro.
It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about.
Jeremiah 50:9. Read that again.
It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen.
And that's what they do when they're assembling themselves, man. All the heathen nations are assembling themselves to come up against America, come up against the Israeli government. The Israeli government is greatly hated. The Israeli government, with the head being the head snake, Benjamin Netanyahu, a Jew, is greatly hated, man. Greatly hated right now, man. Hold that real quick. So read that once again. Then hold that real quick. Then read that again.
It said, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about.
And that's what's happening. They are assembling themselves militarily, economically, aligning themselves to who they're going to be aligned to. And they're going to come up against that great enemy that has the second largest nuclear stockpile in the world. Read that real quick.
All right, this is Jeremiah 50:9. For lo, I will raise a cause to come up against Babylon, an assembly of great nations.
Now that assembly of great nations consists of, first and foremost, Russia. Then you got China. Then you got Iran. Then you got Iraq. You got Libya. You got Ethiopia. You got North Korea. You have India. You got Pakistan. You have the nations that's going to turn against America, such as Great Britain, France, and Germany. All these nations is going to do what?
All right. For lo, I will raise a cause to come up against Babylon, an assembly of great nations from the north country.
Started with Russia.
And they shall set themselves in array against her.
Battle array, military formation against who? America and its allies.
From thence she shall be taken.
And how's she going to be taken? By nuclear strikes. By concentrated fire when Yahweh shall crack them skies, man.
Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man, none shall return in vain.
And them arrows represent hypersonic missiles, supersonic missiles, nuclear missiles with the multiple warheads, man. And yeah, keep going.
And Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied.
Now Chaldea, it's like a Chaldea is another name. It's another name for America. It says the Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil shall be satisfied. They're gonna look at their handiwork and they're gonna see that America is no longer in existence, man. Yeah, bro.
All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage.
Because America rejoiced over them putting down Israel and enslaving Israel, man. The destroyer of the Most High's heritage, which is Israel, man. Who did that? America. Who gonna pay Dilly for that? America. So get that real quick.
Back in all right. Go ahead. It says,
Where you at?
Joel.
Yeah, come.
All right, it says, Joel 3:11, it says, assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen and gather yourselves together round about.
The heathen represent the other nations, man. That's going to align themselves against America. And America are going to have their allies align themselves against the North country, starting with Russia and China. Okay?
Right? It says, thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat,
which is the valley of decision. The Lord, Yahweh Shaphat, which is the valley of Jehoshaphat in English, but the Yahweh Shaphat in Hebrew, which is the Lord's judgment. The Lord's going to judge all them nations down there for all the wickedness for what they have done to the sons of Israel, man. Every nation had their hand in afflicting the sons of Israel. So therefore, the Most High is going to gather you all down there to the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is Yahweh Shaphat, the valley of decision. The Lord's going to plead with Israel. Plead with all the nations for Israel, man. And that word plead means to judge, man. Read.
It says, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
The Lord's going to judge all the heathen nations that had their hand in afflicting the sons of Israel, man. They're going to pay. No one escapes unpunished, man. If the sons of Israel had to pay by the hands of our enemies through slavery, you don't think you people that have, and throughout history, those that have afflicted the sons of Israel, the Most High will raise up a nation to afflict the sons of Israel and then turn around and judge that nation, man. The Most High is dreadful. He will raise up a nation to judge Israel. Then when Israel get right and start calling upon the name of the Lord, he will take that anger that he had against Israel and turn it against Israel's enemies and judge them, man. That's what the Lord's going to do to Esau, man. Edom, the so-called white man. Yeah, bro.
Right. It says, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe.
Yeah, man. The sickle is like a farming instrument. A sickle is like a farming instrument that, cut off, certain vegetables and everything. But the harvest is ripe. What's the harvest? The end of the world, man. Yeah, bro.
Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great.
And man, the wickedness of America, the wickedness of the 2/3, the wickedness of Israel is great, man. Where them gutter rats dwell, man. So the Most High have no other choice but to destroy. Because wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man. On a large scale, man. Far worse than what it was 15, 20 years ago. 30 years ago, 40 years ago. The wickedness now is crazy, man. Yeah, bro.
It says, multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision.
The multitudes are the different nations that's coming up against America, come up against its allies. Read that again,
It said multitudes in the valley of decision.
In the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, which is the Lord's decision, which is going to bring judgment upon all these different nations for what they have done to the sons of Israel. Okay?
Yep. It says, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision.
For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. Okay? Zephaniah, the first chapter, 14th verse.
This is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 14. It says, the great day of the Lord is near. It is near.
We were just getting into it in the book of Joel. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near. Read.
Right.
What's the great day of the Lord? The great day of the Lord is thermonuclear destruction and concentrated fire when Yahweh shall crack from skies, bringing death, destruction, and deliverance, man. Deliverance to the 2/3, it's like a deliverance to the 1/3, and death and destruction to the 2/3 and the rest of the nations, man. Slip of the tongue, Salaki. Yeah.
And hasted greatly, even, let's start from the top. It says, the great day of the Lord is near, it is near, and hasted greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord.
What's the voice of the day of the Lord? It's prophets. I have prophesied the downfall of Esau and the rest of the nations, man. The voice of the Lord, man. It's his prophets, man. Okay?
It says, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
Who are the mighty men? The mighty men are of Esau's military. The rest of the military of these different nations, man, heathen nations, man, they are the mighty men. They're going to cry bitterly when they see the destruction of America, man. You understand what I'm saying? Are you comprehending? Because the destruction is going to be crazy, man. Yeah, bro.
It says that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble.
A day of the wrath of the Most High. A day of trouble for all these different nations, man. For the 2/3 of Israel, man. For Esau, the so-called white man, it's a day of wrath and trouble. Yeah?
And distress.
And distress. They're gonna be all fucked up in the head, man.
It says a day of wasteness and desolation.
A day of wasteness and desolation. What's gonna bring that wasteness and desolation? ICBM, hypersonic, supersonic, nuclear missiles with the multiple warheads. That's gonna bring that wasteness and desolation, man.
A day of darkness and
A
gloominess.
day of darkness and gloominess. When you go to Joel, the 2nd chapter, it speaks the same thing. A day of darkness and gloominess. Okay?
A day of clouds and thick darkness.
A day of clouds and thick darkness. That's what's coming, man. That mushroom cloud and thick darkness, man. Which is going to be handed down by them nuclear missiles. That's going to be shot off by that assembly of great nations starting with Russia. Pursuant to Jeremiah 50:9. You can't make this up, man. This is prophecy in the making. And all you people that don't believe it, man, that's on you, because when all hell break loose, man, that's going to be your ass, man. Read.
It says a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers.
That's right. The high towers in the fenced cities is America and the rest of these nations that have their brigandines, which is a defense mechanism. It ain't gonna help you in the day of the most high's wrath, man. You got more?
We can finish it off. Right? One more verse. It says, and I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men.
Not having a clue what's going on, not knowing what the hell to do. That distress is gonna have them bugged out in their mind, where they be like, oh shit, what should I do? In the time of the Most High visiting the world, they ain't gonna know what the hell is going on. Mainly the 2/3, man, and the rest of these nations that's dwelling in America. They're gonna be like blind men, have not a clue, searching. And that mainly goes towards the 2/3 of you Negroes, especially Native Americans. When the time of when all hell breaking loose, all the things that the prophets, you had this one dude saying that, you gotta admit what the Hebrew Israel was saying, they was right. But he's conflicted. He didn't want to fully convert, but he acknowledged that what we're saying are right. It's true. So when that day comes, when all hell breaks loose, people are gonna be like blind men, groping around looking for answers, man. You ain't gonna find no answers, man. Cause you ain't gonna see no prophets on the streets, man. Yeah, bro.
It says because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung.
That's what's going to happen, man. You people have not a clue of the destruction that's coming. You got that in Isaiah the 34th
I got Isaiah 34. I'm gonna start at 1.
Come, bring it up.
All right, this is Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken.
And that's what we telling you. We telling you to continue.
I read it
It's like
again.
if,
Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein.
and that's what we out here doing, man. When you put these videos on YouTube, they go throughout the 4 corners of the earth. So all the nations hear the prophecies of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah through his prophets, man. So all the nations are hearing these things, man. Hearken to come near. Read.
Yeah. Ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all the things that come forth of it.
The world and all the things that come forth of it. Why?
All right. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations.
Now that word indignation means righteous anger. The righteous anger of the Lord is upon all nations, man. Even the 2/3 of our own people, man.
And his fury upon all their armies.
And it's free upon all their armies. When you go to 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, it shows you the fury of the Most High upon all these different nations and their armies, man. What he's going to do. Yeah, read.
He have utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter.
When you go to Isaiah, when you go to 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, in the Apocrypha, it tells you how the Lord's going to destroy them, man.
Their slain also shall be cast out, and
they-
their stink shall come up out of their carcasses.
When you go to Jeremiah 25, verse 33, it says, And the slain of the Lord shall be many. You want to get that real quick? Jeremiah 25:33. Because the slain of the Lord going to be many from one end of the earth to the other, man. The Most High is going to bring death and destruction on a large scale. Go that real quick and let me get that real quick.
Yeah, this is Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 33. It says, and the slain.
Man, in fact, go up a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Go up a little bit. Go up to like the 31st chapter or the 30th chapter.
Yeah,
the 30th verse, yeah.
It's not 30. It says Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 30. It says, therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them.
Against who? Who's them? Esau and the rest of the nations, and 2/3 of our people. Yeah, bro.
It says, the Lord shall roar from on high, and utter his voice from his holy habitation. He shall mightily roar upon his habitation. He shall give a shout as they that thread the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth.
Yeah, that's the Most High is going to bring a great judgment upon all the inhabitants of the earth, man. And he's going to get into it. Yeah, get it.
A noise shall come even to the ends of the earth.
What's that noise? Coming from the ends of the earth. From Russia, from the north to the west, from the west to the north, man. Which is nuclear missiles. And when Yahweh shall crack them skies, bring a concentrated fire from them chariots, man. Yeah, bro. Yep.
It says, for the Lord had a controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh.
What's that controversy that the Lord had with the nations that they have afflicted, that they have afflicted the sons of Israel, man? Started with Judah on down to Issachar. How did they afflict them? By putting them in slavery. All you gotta do is go read the book of Judges, how we was afflicted by all these different nations, man. And the last nation to inflict hardcore slavery on us was Esau, Edom. And we still yet this day in our captivity pursuant to the roots of the 3 verse 8, man. Yeah, bro.
He will give them that are wicked to the sword, say the Lord.
Who is the wicked? Esau, Edom. Malachi the 1st chapter, the 4th verse. But you got wicked niggas of the 2/3 that's fought upon Esau. So they're gonna bow down to the sword as well. Yeah, bro.
Thus say the Lord of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation.
And what's that evil, man? Them nuclear missiles, concentrated fire from them chariots, their philosophies, their way of life. That's evil, man. Who's spreading that evil? From the 4 corners of the earth. You at the 4 corners of Esau, Edom, man. The so-called white man. Yeah, bro.
And a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth.
What's that great whirlwind? Them chariots, man. That's gonna crack them skies. That's gonna shoot laser beams on Esau and destroy Esau and the other nations' military, which is spoken about in 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, the 1st verse on down. Yeah, bro.
It says, and the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth.
That shows the Most High is going to bring a heavy judgment upon the 2/3 of our people and the rest of the nations, man. For the slain of the Lord going to be from one end of the earth to the next, man. The Most High is going to bring a heavy judgment, man.
It says, they shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground.
They're going to be like shit upon the earth. I'm saying shit upon. You say the people, they don't take their dog shit. They don't pick up the dog shit. There's going to be multiple bodies laying out like dog shit, like dung. Because dung means shit. So all these people are going to be laid out and not being buried because, and then that's when the job of the international bankers come in. Pursuant to Ezekiel, the 39th chapter, the 14th verse, said we're not continuing employment. They're going to be burying these dead bodies, man.
Yep. The thing is really degraded, it's dangerous, and it's a lot of work. Rigor mortis, a body when it dies, is stiff, and then all that we can't touch that is filthy.
That's right.
And so, that's manual work. That's not light work, right?
Yeah, bro. Somebody weighing 200 pounds, like think about that, picking up 200 pounds, 200 pounds, heavy.
But when you die, your body bloats and it gains more weight. You gain 30 pounds, 40 pounds.
Mortis too. You gotta get the body
That's
the way
stiff.
you want it. It's stiff.
Yeah, so you got more on that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Could I start from 3 again?
just bring it up.
All right. This is Isaiah 34:3. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses.
Now we read the same thing that Isaiah is talking about in Jeremiah, the 25th chapter, the 33rd verse. But he started at the first verse on down. So it's telling you the same thing. Read, bro.
And the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Now the mountains represent the governments. And the government should be melted with the blood of their armies, their military men, their airmen, their regular citizens. Okay?
Yeah. And all the hosts of heaven, shall be dissolved.
And all the hosts, which armies in heaven means rulership, all the armies of the rulership of the earth shall be dissolved.
And the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
That's that mushroom cloud when them nuclear missiles hit America.
Yep. And all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf falleth off from the vine.
And all their armies shall fall down as a leaf falling from the vine, man. Because that nuclear missile strike is gonna be devastating, man.
And as a fallen fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
It says, for the Lord's sword, which is his nuclear missile, shall be bathed in heaven. The rulership of Esau, Idumea. Read it again, Bible Kushah.
For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
The heaven is talking about the rulership of Esau, his kingdom. And it shall come down upon Idumea, which is the Greek word for Esau, Edom. Read.
And upon the people of my curse to judgment.
Who the people the Most High's curse? It's Esau, Edom. They have been stripped of their pigmentation.
Okay.
So they are the people the Most High's curse. Read.
The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra.
Now, Basra is an ancient city that was controlled by Esau. The modern day Basra is America. Now, the goats and the rams is a metaphor for the people, because America is a great big altar waiting to be sacrificed. And all the people that's in America is going to be the sacrifice, and all the elements that go with it, the cars and everything.
Yeah.
But the people is the sacrifice. Read that again, Bible Kushah.
Yeah. Isaiah 34:6. For the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness.
Which is a metaphor for all these people and actual animals, because they're going to die in this nuclear missile, this nuclear destruction too, yeah?
And with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams.
Which is the metaphor for the people that's in America.
For the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra.
Which is the ancient city that was controlled by Esau, but in modern day Basra is America. Okay?
And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, which goes back to Idumea is the Greek word for saying Edom, Esau. So therefore, America is controlled by Esau. Edom is going to be a great sacrifice in the land of Idumea, which is modern day America. Okay.
And a unicorn shall come down with them. What animal? I forgot what the unicorn it looks like
ram.
when it's turned. Yeah.
It's supposed to be the ram, but they put unicorn there.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's what I was just asking. And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness.
That's all the people that's going to be destroyed in this thermonuclear destruction. They're going to be turned to dust. You got to understand something. And the Apostle Paul brought this out. America is a great big altar.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. That's why we talk about the kidneys and the rams. That's a metaphor for the sacrifice of the people, man. Read more.
For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance.
She's not dead.
For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance.
Not dead.
But
it is the day of the Lord's vengeance.
But it's a day of the Lord's vengeance, man. It's a day of the Lord's vengeance. Thermonuclear destruction and concentrated fire from them chariots, man. You always got a demon that walk by that cause division, man, cause distractions, man.
When a major point is coming out, this happens.
Right. Here it is. She didn't have to say all that, you know what I'm saying? Now she ain't even screaming no more. She just a fucking demon. Made the Most High destroy her and her kids.
That's what you know.
Damn, bro.
Like we don't argue with them. We just repeat the scripture over and over. When they keep talking, we repeat the same line. That's what I do.
It's coming to town, but the Most High's gonna bring heavy judgment, man. And the Most High's not playing, man. That's why I say, may the Most High destroy her and her fucking kids, man. Because she got kids by multiple men.
If you got more than one baby father, oh yes, you talk to me.
Yeah, bro.
All right. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance and the year of recompense and the year of recompenses.
Which means to repay, pay back. All the atrocity you committed against the sons of Israel, you're gonna be paid back, man. Recompense, you're gonna be paid back. There's a fucking bill that you have to pay, man. And we got the receipts. And we gonna cash them receipts in on your ass. Okay.
For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion.
For the controversy of Zion, for all you nations have inflicted all the sons of men. Rape, the robbery, the murder, the buck breaking, Derby's dose, Devil's Punch Bowl. I mentioned buck breaking, strange fruits hanging on trees. You're gonna pay, man. You're gonna pay for what you have done to the sons of Israel, man.
That's right.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch.
That's right. Burning pitch is like dust and smoke, smothering smoke, man. America's gonna be destroyed, man. America's gonna be destroyed right along with you wicked ass citizens of America.
That's right.
Started with the 2/3 and Esau and the rest of the nations. You wanted to say something, brother?
Nah, the priest up when he's finished.
All right. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever, from generation to generation.
It doesn't mean that the smoke of America is going to burn forever. It means that it's going to burn for a period of time, but then it's going to be extinguished, and this land is going to be a land for desert creatures.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know,
You got it. You want to bring up the scripture?
You know, I wanted to back this brother up when he said, when you said that it doesn't mean it's not gonna actually burn forever.
come.
This is Jude 1:6. And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness.
These changes, the angels that left their first estate, is the Israel that said, now we in these bodies, our souls is in bodies, you know what I'm saying? That's an everlasting change, man. Our souls being in these mortal bodies, subject to hurt, subject to sin. Okay?
He hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day.
And that great day was mentioned in Zephaniah, the first chapter, the 14th verse and the 15th verse, which is thermonuclear destruction, the great day of the Lord.
Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
And what's that strange flesh, man? I ain't gonna get into it for they to flag this channel, but we know what the strange flesh is, man. Men on men, women on women.
Mm-hmm.
These
LED UHTVs.
Yeah. Whereas you can't tell unless they come close up on you. That's why I don't go to clubs. Cause you don't know who you dancing with. You get a couple of drinks and you start dancing, having a good time. You can be dancing with a goddamn man. A transformer.
The LMNOP group.
You could be dancing with a transformer. Yeah,
Right.
bro.
But no, the point was there that it says Sodom and Gomorrah
Yeah.
suffering eternal fire.
And that's what America is, because America is nothing but modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, man.
Yeah, but-
look what's going on in America, man. You tell me America's not modern day Sodom and Egypt, man.
Yeah, but you just broke down that when the scripture talked about this place is going to burn forever with the eternal fire, it doesn't literally mean that, because the same thing was said about Sodom and Gomorrah. Because Sodom and Gomorrah
is not burning.
it's not burning today. We can still actually go over there and observe it in Iraq, but it's still being talked about from generations to
And
generations.
that's why it's still burning to this day, because we could talk about it and bring out what the events that took place over in Sodom and Gomorrah. And the same thing,
Meaning it's going to be written in the scriptures.
is exactly, and the same thing is going to be, America going to be written in the scriptures as being burnt with fire. We're going to talk about from generation to generation to our kids. A place that is filled with wickedness and how not to conduct yourself. And this is what happens if you conduct yourself in a wicked manner.
Because us being delivered out here is going to be a high holy day in the kingdom of heaven. When we read about Jeremiah, where it says, no longer will be said that the Most High liveth that delivered the children out of Egypt, but delivered them out of the land of the north, which is America. So that's going to be the Passover. It is going to be the Passover in the kingdom.
It's going to be a new high holy day for us to celebrate. Just like we celebrate the deliverance out of ancient Egypt to this very day, it's going to be a new high holy day for us to celebrate in the kingdom, man.
The day we got delivered over here. That means it's going to be talked about generation to generation.
Exactly.
So somewhere in another dimension, that's being kept. The destruction of
In
this
the
place.
fourth dimension.
Yeah, another
perhaps.
dimension, another time, whatever, however you want to phrase it, multiverse, however you want to do it, is being kept already. That they keep in the feast of the destruction of America.
That's right. That's right. We just living out the movie that the Most High is producing and directing.
He declared the end from the beginning.
That's right. So we just living out the movie. That's all we doing. Until the Most High say that's the end of the movie and the cast of characters come up and
Credits is rolled.
the credits are rolled and the missiles start dropping, man.
When you watch the movie and the end credits is rolling and all the cast is being revealed,
Yep.
that's when the scripture says he's gonna take the covering cast over all the people.
That's when you gonna know.
So you're gonna see, you're not
China,
gonna see
Moab.
exactly.
You're gonna see Ham.
Yeah.
Africa, Africans, Ham, Hamites.
You're gonna see- right.
Japanese, Ammon.
You're gonna see Negroes played by Judah. You know what I'm saying? All that's gonna be at the end. You know what I'm saying?
This is beautiful,
Yeah,
bro.
brother. Yeah.
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. You got more?
Yeah.
This shit is tough, right?
From generation to generation, it shall not lie waste. It shall lie. No, let me read it. From generation to generation, it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. Long period of time.
Because America's gonna be.
Whoa. So that part is literal. None shall pass through it because we're not gonna inhabit it.
cut.
Yeah, we're gonna pass over from the chariots like yo, but we're not gonna. Yeah.
We're not gonna walk in that.
Yeah,
We're not gonna walk through it because it's only gonna be for the doleful creatures
Yeah.
and the lizards and the foul birds.
It's gonna be the only desert in the kingdom.
Yeah, it's gonna be I meant to say the burning
Yeah.
of this place.
Right.
Salak,
Yeah.
I'm bugging.
We're not gonna
I meant to say
inhabit
the
that.
burning. The burning is gonna cool down because the desert creatures are gonna live over here.
Yeah. America is gonna be the only desert in the kingdom.
Yeah,
Every else is
right.
gonna be fruitful.
Right. Yeah. Cause look, watch this.
Yeah.
But the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it. The
Yeah.
owl also and the raven shall dwell in it. That's what
that's-
what I was meant to say.
It's gonna be for their kingdom.
Yeah.
All them Komodo dragons and shit like that.
That's gonna be their paradise.
It's gonna be their paradise because it's gonna be their perfect environment.
Uninterrupted by uninterrupted by mortal beings. The immortal beings is not gonna go there. So they're gonna have their peace.
They're gonna have absolute peace. Some spiders and,
demons gonna be
scorpions
locked
and shit
over
like
there,
that.
'cause
Yeah,
this is their place, huh?
you gotta have the demons.
Yeah.
They're part of the Most High's ministry. Left hand, right hand. So they, even in the kingdom, it's gonna be righteous, but you're gonna still have them demons jumping on the nations, making them do stupid shit, and we're gonna have that iron, the bing bang boom over their head. There's more, cause I got something.
You could bring out something.
All right, sure. Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire. The Lord's coming with rainbows and daisies and shit like that. It says the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind. Chariots is talking about them UFOs. They call them unidentified, but we identified them. The chariots of Israel. Yeah, the chariots of Israel. The vehicles in which we're going to be using to do interdimensional travel and all that type of stuff, okay? And they're going to come and issue out laser beams and also tractor beams.
That's right.
Tractor beams to beam up, laser beams to beam down.
I remember you said you had that. You had a dream that you don't know if you're gonna be beamed or destroyed.
Yeah.
And you said you woke up before.
Yeah.
You was,
The laser beam and the tractor beam were the same exact color. So
you didn't know.
when that shit went on you, you didn't know your fate.
You didn't know
You know
you were gonna be
what I'm
destroyed or
Man,
beamed up.
I'll never forget that dream, bro. It
That's
says,
a dreadful dream,
yeah,
man.
bro, and I remember in that dream, the chariots did sound the horn just like that movie, with Steven
the
Spielberg. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it shot when it burned. It was in there, bro. And these chariots were crazy looking, bro. They were like shaped like a T, like traveling like this, enormous, like a big ass part like this, another part like that, And it was epic, bro. It says, "For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire."
That's coming from them chariots, man. Also from the nuclear missiles, man.
A lot of fire.
A lot of fire cleansing this earth, purging this earth for all the wickedness, man.
Yeah. The planet Earth's gonna love it. It's like a bitter herb. The missile's like a bitter herb
Yeah, good.
for the planet Earth.
To cleanse this, to cleanse
Yeah,
this earth,
throw all
man.
that shit out.
Right.
To cleanse this
Yeah.
earth from all the wickedness, and all the destruction, and all the filth.
It's like you took some bitter fucking herb and it's just all the toxins and shit coming out. You stuck. The earth is gonna be stumbling and shit shaking. So the water's gonna be. It's just a whole bunch of cleaning gonna be going on. The earth, the atmosphere. You're gonna breathe in the kingdom and it's gonna be a different air. You know what I'm saying?
Everything's gonna be back to paradise, man. We're gonna be like, wow, we're gonna be
Long
living in
days.
paradise, man.
You go to Jamaica, the day feels longer, bro. So the days are gonna. Everything's just gonna be slowed down.
Lord, exactly. The Lord's gonna
Peace.
slow everything down. Right now, the Lord's speeding everything up, man. Because we approaching the time of the end of Esau's empire. 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, the 7th verse, or to the 9th verse. So we're approaching the devil, this devil's demise, this devil's destruction.
No more concrete. 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh plead with all flesh.
Now the sword of the Most High is the contrary to beams from the chariots. Also the sword of the Most High is the nuclear missiles, hypersonic, supersonic, and those are gonna plead with all flesh, man. Yeah, bro.
Yo, didn't the brother say he had a dream? The chariots, the bottom was like glass.
Yeah.
So he was in the chariots, just looking down at that shit like, yo.
And they say that in the scriptures, how the chariots, like it's like I tell you in the scriptures how when they beamed up, they're gonna be able to see like it's like a damn.
See a glass.
The sea of glass, it
Yeah.
comes. The sea of glass. That's coming from them chariots. You can see. It's a sea of glass.
And also the ozone.
The ozone layer, yes. The ozone layer act like a magnifying kind of glass, and you're gonna just, my goodness, man.
Man,
We
that's
pray
gonna
we
be
on the
crazy,
chariots, brother, because that's gonna be a sight to see, man.
And if a
And
person
then-
says not to see a glass, then when them astronauts up there, they say the stars look dim, you can't see it. But when you're on Earth, you can see it, showing that it's a lens. It
Oh, that's
acts
a good
like
point.
lens also.
Yeah.
And then
Light's a very interesting thing, bro.
now let me say this right here. You know, being beamed up, you know, it say the men gonna be afraid. The elect is gonna be frightened, but at the same time they're gonna be getting beamed up. And they're gonna be praising the Most High. So we're part of the elect. You don't think we're gonna be praising the Most High from that destruction? We're going to see it being beamed up, that actual destruction happening, the laser beams from the chariots and the missiles coming and hitting us and pelting everything that they was meant to hit, man. You don't think we're going to be praising the Most High for that, man? Of course we
yeah.
are, man.
It says 16, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many. We read that in Jeremiah 25 and 33. The slain of the Lord will be going in the earth to the next. So the slain of the Lord is going to be many, man.
Yeah, the body's gonna be acting as fuel.
Exactly, man.
Damn.
Fuel for the fire. You know?
Yeah, we gotta make this clear too. There's no underground bunkers that you're gonna go into to survive this, because the scriptures tell you in Malachi 4 that it's gonna leave them neither root nor branch. That's 2 layers. The first layer is there's not be a blade of grass here left, completely wiped out. The second layer, all right, pulling another layer off, pulling the onions, right, is going into the roots and the families. Okay, because
That's your background.
yes, because that's what root also means. But Yahweh Shah said, I'm the root and offspring of David, right? And branches also means your
offspring.
Yeah, your family members. So there's not gonna be root nor branch here. So there's not gonna be somebody popping open a silo or some Book of Eli shit. This is a post-apocalyptic world.
All
Not
that
so.
gotta be destroyed because
It's gonna
they got
seep
so much
into the
shit.
earth.
Yeah, because they got so much. They got underground bunkers. They got underground cities underground. You know what I mean?
They
They
gonna
got
save
votes.
highways.
They got votes high and money.
And the earth
under
is
that.
completely devoured with a lot of dead bodies. You're supposed to put bodies in sepulchres. So all that gotta get fucking cleansed. The earth just gotta get completely revived, that bitter earth just cleansed out, man. And then it's gonna grow even larger, the planet Earth.
Because there's going to be more lands that's going to be produced through the nuclear missiles,
It's gonna
and the
become
water's
like
being
a Pangea again.
and the water's
Yeah.
being dried up.
Yeah,
because
gonna be a
once,
lot of land.
once the missiles hit, the missiles are going to drop. And that's why it says in 2nd Ezra 16 and 12, it says, get that real quick. Let me see.
2nd Ezra 16 and 12. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 12. It says, the earth quaketh and the foundations thereof.
It says the earth quaking. It say that in Isaiah the 24th chapter, the 19th verse on down, the earth is going to quake and rock to and fro like a drunkard. And it's saying the same thing right here, but in a different form, but in different words. Read.
It says the sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord and before the glory of his power.
Why? Because the Lord is going to bring devastation, and them nuclear missiles are going to be so hot, it's going to drop some of the oceans, man.
Yeah.
And create new bodies of land. So all the waves, all the fishes and the trees, everything's going to die too.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen in the first death, which was the flood. But the Most High, they was in their natural inhabitants, so they was just living.
Yep.
But now the Most High is going to have no mercy on anything. He's going to destroy everything with thermonuclear destruction, and the waves of the sea is going to be swallowed up too. Read it again, Bible concern.
This is
Most High is pretty much saying your turn.
That's right.
Them deep sea creatures are still around from the first flood.
for the flood.
Yeah, they're still around.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 12. It says the earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof, the sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord and before the glory of his power.
That's the thermonuclear destruction, and the Most High destroying this land and drying up seas. That's going to happen, man. The Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Mediterranean, all them shits probably get dried up, man. Who knows, man? And create more lands. Read?
That was it.
Yeah, so the earth itself, like when you zoom out, you see the earth, how everything. When you zoom out the earth and you see like the map, how things are broken up, in the kingdom of heaven, the world map is going to look completely different.
All right. It says, verse 13, it says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow.
Whose right hand? Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah's right hand that bent up the bow? What's that bow? That nuclear silo that holds that actual ICBM nuclear missile. Read.
Right? It says his arrows that he shooteth are sharp.
Now the arrows represent the nuclear missiles, man. The arrows that he shooteth are sharp.
And shall not miss.
Because they're going to be spiritually guided and laser guided, but do Esau's technology. But guess what? Who gave Esau that technology? The Most High, Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shah? So ultimately it's going to be guided by the Most High Spirit. Read.
I remember you said something on 34th Street when I first joined the camp. He's like, yo, they don't even have to test these missiles out, man. You know what I'm saying? But they don't even have to test it, man, because it's already going to have the Spirit of the Lord on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well.
Yeah. It says his arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
Going back to Jeremiah 50 and 9, that ascending great nation that's going to come up against America and Israel from the north to the west.
Yeah, and hold on. So Jeremiah says into the ends of the world, right?
Yeah, come.
So Jeremiah is in the east. The ends of the world would be the west.
It's America.
Yeah, so
The
California.
That's
The
right.
uttermost parts for them would be California, America.
That's right. That's right.
So it's gonna be shot right up in this bitch, man. America's a large fucking place,
Yeah.
man.
5,000 square miles of fucking land.
Yeah, you said 5,000 this way, 3,000 this way, I believe.
Come.
And then you also have Mexico's joint. It's gonna be, bro.
Come.
It says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth.
What's them plagues that's going to be sent? The ultimate plague that's going to be sent. Of course, you're going to have minor plagues like famine, teeth of wild beasts, the sword, wars, flooding. But the ultimate plague is the thermonuclear destruction and country that fly from them chariots.
Quick precept.
That's the ultimate plague, man. Yeah, bro.
Quick precept. Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague,
Woo.
wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouth.
A perfect illustration of that is watching Judgment Day, Terminator 2. That's a perfect illustration.
Yeah.
When she was looking at the fish and her shit that's consumed, her flesh consumed her, everything got consumed on her from the nuclear missiles hitting her.
Yeah. What was that? Where did they get that from?
From the scriptures.
From the scriptures.
John Carpenter, which was
John Connor, brother.
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter. No, John
Carpenter
Carpenter.
is the
Sarah Connor.
No, John Carpenter is the director of that movie.
No, it's not.
James Cameron.
James Cameron.
James Cameron.
Yeah.
James Cameron. You right, Shalaki.
John Connor is Sarah Connor's son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James Cameron.
John Carpenter did They Live.
Yeah, you right. Yeah, you
Oh,
right.
okay,
You right.
okay.
He's a director
And
too.
that
yeah.
came from like a little comic book little story that they turned into a movie.
Good. So this dude said that, you know, when he was, well, he got a vision, and that's why he put that in the movie. So a lot of these directors, they work on the left hand side. They wizards and they warlocks, so they get different what you call how can I say?
And the Lord put it in that movie, bro.
Yeah.
The Lord put it in that movie. The Lord wanted us to, you know, vision. We used to. That was a real eye catcher, a camp sign.
Good.
So the Lord put them images together and had used them directors.
And that's
James
it.
Cameron, he researches things before he does his projects. Like with that Titanic thing.
That motherfucker
he
really went down
actually
there?
went down
Yeah, he
there
went down
and
there.
got stuck for 2 hours.
Yeah, he got stuck down
He
that
got
shit.
stuck. He was like he be telling people, yo, he can help certain people with their technology because he got a crew, a team. You know what I mean? So he does research, and then afterwards he go back years later and see if it was accurate.
Yeah, he on it for real, yeah.
Yeah. It's the most. They say they tell you in the scripture that they are wiser than Daniel.
And they accomplish a diligent search.
Yeah, so
they look shit up.
Yeah, they look shit up and they go deep on it. They go heavy on it too.
It made me think about the Raiders of the Lost Ark. When they found out Ark, they brought out the fact if you're not a Levite, you get turned. They just fuck them dudes up.
Yep. And not only that, it showed to this day they went and searched out that Lot's wife became a pillar of salt, and that shit is, and that pillar of salt, that little
Still
image
there.
is still there, man.
Still there.
They searched that out, man. They also searched out to see if it was true. Pharaoh's chariots, man.
Oh yeah.
In the Red Sea, and they found it out, man. The Gulf of Suez, they found that out. I'm saying that the chariots was actually there.
And they found out where Noah's Ark landed.
Yeah, in Mount
Turkey.
Ararat, you know what I'm saying?
Turkey, all
In
that.
Turkey, modern day Turkey. Mount
look all
Ararat is
that
modern day
shit up.
Turkey. They found all these things out. So Esau do a diligent search, man. So you can't tell me this devil ain't smart, man.
That's how come when you use Microsoft Word, you type in the word Esau, there's a red line under it, meaning that word don't exist.
They ain't gonna let you know what's
Cause, yeah, exactly. They know the whole history line. We can't put that in a real word. It's right in the scriptures.
But it is a real world. I'm saying,
Yeah.
but Esau, he has control of what go out, what come, what don't go, and what don't go out. He got control of the educational system.
Mm-hmm.
He got control over YouTube and the algorithm. He got control over Google and everything that's being pushed.
You know the best thing that how they do it? They don't just tell you a straight lie. They mingle truth in it.
Of course, they tell you some truth.
So when you have to know how to decipher, because
You gotta know how to pick the bones, take the meat of the bones.
they'll put so much bullshit. You like that's bullshit. That's bullshit. When you hear the truth, that's bullshit. You're gonna think it's bullshit. Nah,
You
that's
love everything together.
you love everything together. But really, they know, and that's how they do it. They can't just put all truth or all lies. They have to mingle it and confuse the people.
In order for you to understand, see, Esau got the truth, but in order for you to teach a lie, you gotta know the truth.
Yeah.
Then you got to cross-reference it through research.
So what they do is Esau, the so-called white man, they will push lies out there, but they will also give you truth. They will give you some truth, but majority of that shit is mingled with lies
Yeah.
to throw you off.
Like they'll tell you like, oh, the people of the Bible are so-called Negroes, but they're Africans and shit like that. Like, so they'll do shit like that.
Yeah, shit like that. You know what I mean?
So the Olmec paintings, the heads that they found over here, oh, those are the Israelites. Nah, that's Hiram LaBeouf's camp. That Solomon and them brought over. That wasn't Jake. But you know what I'm saying? That's how they mingle things. Oh yeah, the so-called blacks are Israelite, but they're Africans, and it's like, come on, bro.
I mean,
I'll read it. This is it's a lot. Psalms chapter 64, verse 6. I'm gonna start at 5. It says, that's great. All right. I'll start at 4. Psalm 64, verse 4. It says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them?
and that's what they do. They lay snares and traps. They trap the sons of the Most High with their lies and their wickedness. And what they do when they want to promote a pork sandwich from McDonald's or Wendy's, they have a Jake with no beard on. Eating a pork sandwich. Or
Have a celebrity that's a Jake.
Yeah, or you see where they promoting unclean foods from the sea. Who do you see? You got the nigger woman with gloves on eating that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah,
It says they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search.
yeah, man. 'Cause they search out, they get the facts, so they can hide truth from you. Because once they know the facts, they're going to hide it from you. They ain't going to tell you the facts. Oh, we searched this out, and this was happening. Y'all are the true sons of the Most High. Y'all the Israelites. Y'all the biblical Israelites that the Bible speaks about.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's how cunning the so-called white man is. I wouldn't be surprised if he started spreading that rumor the Bible is a white man's book and have Jake say it.
Right.
I'm saying?
I believe so.
Send us
Because
some Jakes
it
to
goes
say
back
that.
to it goes back to slavery when they had the slave Bible. Where at the slave Bible where they was teaching you how the white man was this and the white man was that, and they would put scriptures on their body and they would whip you and they was quoting the scriptures and show you that in Django Unchained, you know what I mean?
And 12 years a slave too, right?
And 12 was a slave. Yeah, show you that, you know what I mean? How he was in there, he said, I'm gonna teach you not to break no eggs. Whipping, hitting the whip, and he had the scripture on his chest. It show you that, man.
It says they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
Yeah, their heart is deep because they devised this plan. We can't let these niggas learn how to read. If they learn how to read, they're gonna find out that they are the true biblical Israelites, and they're gonna wake up, they're gonna rebel against us. So we gotta keep them stubborn, we gotta keep them ignorant, and keep them blind to the fact of who they really
How
are.
about this? Put them in the field and the woman in the house.
Yeah.
Light skin, dark skin, shit like that.
And that come from the Charles Willie Lynch papers.
Yeah, the Willie
how
Lynch.
they use the, and then Willie Lynch was like, oh, you gotta use the women to gain control of the men. Whereas you tell her that she need to keep him in line so he won't get killed, but she's really the gatekeeper of Esau.
And Jake is that way today. Now,
And to this
my
very
mama
day.
and all this type of shit
And
to this very day. Yep, they pick up their
The
moms
nigga
above
woman
their
is the
pops. Yeah.
gatekeeper of Esau, the pit bull of Esau, to this very day. Until the time come when these devils is going to flip on you motherfucking bitches, man. And show you that they really don't give a fuck about you. They use you for centuries to keep the so-called black man down. I never forget this right here. The Apostle Hart and Apostle Gabar had this comic book about scriptures, and it had this Jake during the time of slavery, right? And the cauldron in the pot, right? And who was sitting on top of the pot, keeping them in the pot? A nigga woman. He was trying to get out. You seen his hands in the face, and you seen how the nigga was sitting on top of the pot, keeping them down, keeping them in the pot. I wish I could get that image.
Like a political cartoon.
Yes,
kind of thing, yeah.
a black woman keeping the black man down in a cauldron. I'm trying to
Where I
find it.
work at, the HR, main headquarters all the way down, the majority of the people in the higher up positions are females. They're all females. You gotta sprinkle them in. You know, and they real proud, man. They real proud, yo. They be ODing with the bullshit on the job, you know what I mean?
All right, scripture. Jeremiah 51:11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes,
Modern day Russians,
right? For his device is against Babylon.
which is modern day Babylon is America. So the Most High is raising up the spirit of the Medes, which are the modern day Russians. And notice how ancient Babylon was taken down by the Medo-Persian Empire. The Medes, which are the modern, the Medes was, and then you had the Persians behind them, which was the higher whore. But now you got the Medes and the Persians coming together again, and they allies. That's that spirit, and they coming up against America with the modern day. You see what I'm saying? The modern day Medes are the Russians, the modern day Persians are the Iranians, man, and they come up against America, which is Babylon. Modern day Babylon is America. Same way they came up against ancient Babylon, the Medo-Persian Empire, man, because they took. You see what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. They took down Babylon suddenly. America's gonna be took down suddenly. And they took it down at night. The Lord said
So
Thief in the night. Yeah, it's a lot of similarities.
it's a lot of similarities. So it's like the same spirit's coming back, but you know,
Yep. It says to destroy it because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple.
it's the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple, man. So the Lord's going to exact revenge on all these different nations, mainly America, for afflicting the sons of Israel. From Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Benjamin and Levi on down to the southern tribes, man. No, the northern tribes, man. Ended with Issachar. Because they afflicted a heavy genocide on the Native Americans, which are the Gadites and the Reubenites, man. Mainly the Gadites. They inflicted heavy genocide on them, man. Through smallpox, killing up the buffaloes. When Esau make a pact with Gad, and Gad would let them live and show them how to cultivate the land and survive in the winter. When Gad go out to hunt, when they come back, the whole village is burnt and the women, the children are dead. That's psychological warfare that Esau used upon Gad, man. Think about that. You show them how to cultivate the land, how to survive in the winter. When you go out to hunt for your family, you come back, the village is burnt and the women and children are dead, raped.
And they killed all the buffaloes for no reason.
Yeah.
And they use a buffalo, and they use a buffalo not only for food, the bones for weapons, for instruments,
But
the joint for winter clothing.
And they wouldn't kill like the calf, like a little. They wouldn't kill a calf. They let that grow, which goes back to the law as well. So they was really honoring the buffaloes, honoring the land and all that. Esau was just killing for sport.
And you saw a black and white video, a black and white picture of multiple buffaloes stacked up, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then another thing that Esau did, they get the oil from the well, because well got oil. Before they discovered the tectonic plates in the land where they could take it from the earth, they was killing wells on a large scale where wells almost became extinct because they was taking the oil from the wells.
Yeah.
But when they found out that the land, the tectonic plates in the land of the earth, the Rockefellers.
And then they knew, and then one time they knew it was there, they just couldn't get to it. And one time when they found out they didn't have the technology.
They didn't have the technology to get
They showed that on one of them Twilight Zone episodes.
Yeah, and what they was doing was they was killing off the the wells, because wells have oil in them.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's what they do.
It's fucking, Esau is the fucking devil, man. I'm telling you, man. Esau is the devil, man.
I seen a black and white picture of an elephant herd. You know elephants? Thousands of elephants, man. Hundreds of elephants, man. Now, in Africa, the herds ain't even the same, man.
And now, why? Because they was killing the elephants for the ivy tusks, man. For the ivy, man. These devils are fucking wicked, man.
Never enough, man.
Oh, well, I got something. Revelation chapter 6, verse 4. It says, and there went out another horse that was red.
Which is Esau, represent Esau.
And power was given to him, Job 9:24, that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
What do you see what's happening right now, man? There's no peace on the earth, man. It's wars, rumors of wars, scrimmages here, scrimmages there. There's no peace upon the earth, man. Not while this devil is ruling.
He's just death and can't be satisfied.
This devil is on an all-out campaign to kill and destroy, man. To raise war and bring death and destruction. That's this devil's MO. He was given the blessing of the sword. That's his blessing. That's why there's no peace on earth, man. Go ahead, bro.
And that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
That's the blessing from our forefather Isaac that was given to Esau, man. That great sword, man.
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. So.
No, that was it.
Yeah.
This is Psalms chapter 55, verse 20. It says, he had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He had broken his covenant.
That's what Esau have done to the Native Americans. They have a covenant with agreement where that's why Esau was considered. That's why the guy that's called him, this guy got a forked tongue, man. Right. Because he always spoke one thing and did another thing. You know what I'm saying? He make an agreement with him, and he would turn his back on that agreement and do some foul shit. Like I said, case in point, what he would do is he will make an agreement, get taught to cultivate the land, how the proper way to do it, and then when the guy that's out trained, I'm saying, hunting or whatever he was doing, they come back, the village is burnt, and all the women are raped, and all the kids are burnt and killed, man.
Got it. Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Hey, man, you can't trust Esau, so-called white man. Never trust thine enemy. The enemy of our people are the Edomites and the rest of the nations. And to tell you that in Psalms, the 83rd chapter, the first verse, who were the first ones mentioned? The tabernacles of Edom, then Ishmael. So you got these niggas out here thinking that these Ishmaelites, these Arabs are your people? They're your people, your friends? Nah. They behind your back, fucking your wives and treating you dirty, man.
And like, yo, they know what they doing is wrong, because when they got the women, like, let's say, women of their nation and their family that's in the stores, and they find out the woman is filling Jakes, they disappear. They move them up out of there. I know personally, yo. I know.
I've seen that. I've seen that happen too. When you got an Ishmaelite chick that's filling the Jake, and they brother or they sister or they father get wind of that, they done. You ain't gonna see them no more. Because they don't either back to the crib or back to your country.
Right.
Because they don't want them intermingled with Jake, but they will intermingle with, because they know that if an Arab dude get with an Israelite woman, she producing an Arab baby. But if an Arab woman get with a Jake dude, with a Jake, guess what? She's gonna produce an Israelite, you know what I mean? So it's not gonna be an Arab. So they know, man. So that's why they be like, nah.
They know.
And you know me, I was being curious. I asked the question, say, yo, so with such and such, it was a group of them. They went off to college. Bullshit. There you go. I ain't say that. I ain't say bullshit. I said, all right. You know what I mean? They just making shit up.
They went to college, right? They got, because they see, once they see Ishmaelite women with the garbs, with their garbs on, vibing with Jake, smiling and kiki too much, they be looking, but they don't be saying nothing. They'll look, they'll keep on doing their business. But they see that shit, Jake, she keep coming in, and she's seeing him, she's feeling him, because Jake, once you know, you can talk to women, you get her to smile, she start being lovey-dovey, laughing, being real vocal with you, you got a chance there. Jake, no.
I went in there, I know. I went in there to buy a Dove soap. I'll just make an example. And then she was like, which one you want? You want the white one or the pink one? And then another Jake was like, how you gonna offer that man that? And she was like, I'm just showing him his options. She wasn't talking about the soap, you know what I mean? She wasn't talking about the soap. That was the cue for me to get her right then and there. And they moved her ass about it.
When them Arab niggas, when they say, I done seen it happen, man. When them Arab niggas see that shit, that they sister or they friend or whoever she is, because they be family in there. Right. Oh, she's getting too friendly with these niggas. Nah, let's get her out of here. You know what I mean? Then you come back next time and ask her what happened to her. Cause you was feeling her. Now we sent her back to Yemen.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I got something, bro.
That's where they from, though.
I got something.
Yeah, okay.
Isaiah 55, Psalms 55 and 20. That's what you had?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
How you got it?
Says he had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
And that's what Esau have done, man. He put forth his hands with such and even Cristobal Colon did that right there, man. Which was a goddamn Jew, a crypto Jew.
So-called Jew.
A so-called Jew.
He hath broken his covenant.
And that's what they do all the time, man. They will make a covenant with you and break it at the very same time, man, that they make it. You know what I mean?
They come up with that shit, my fingers are crossed.
Right.
Yeah, my fingers of course, or they have a dagger behind their back while you talking to them and shaking their hand.
You shake their hand, they pull it away, it's a fake hand. Got you. Remember that shit? The fake.
Bro.
That's dumb. Fuck Esau, man. 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
Hey, Esau will make a covenant with you, make amends with you, try to come into an agreement, and this is your part of the land, this is our part of the land. But meanwhile, when you go to war, when you go out to the hunt, you're gonna come back and rape and rob and murder and pillage your whole land.
Hey, what about NATO? Remember they said we will not send 1 inch westward.
That was in 1990.
Once the USSR was dismantled, them motherfuckers then added so much more land to NATO. So
They took Ukraine.
But the point is, brother, they don't even hold their agreements amongst each other.
Well, Poland was a part of Russia. So all them nations like Poland, Czechoslovakia, all that shit was Russia. Now they're part of NATO. Poland is a part of NATO, bro.
Wow. Yeah. So that's they don't even honor the words amongst themselves. It says, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
Yeah, cut. They had drawn swords and they behind their back, waiting to stick you in your back, stick it into you hard, man. When you're not looking. Cause that's
When you let
the
your
MO
guard
of
down.
Esau, man.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
When you let your guard down.
That's the MO of Esau. The so-called white man, that's his MO. He loved to do that, man. He'll betray you in a heartbeat.
When he humble himself.
And then he would say, I ain't do nothing wrong. Because they will justify what they did by saying they're savages, or they did this, or they did that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all nothing but a false flag because they created that same drama that they accused the people that they crossed with.
That's right.
You can't trust your enemy, right? Yeah, bro.
Quick precept. Psalms chapter 28, verse 3. It says what? Draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity.
Who's the wicked and the workers of iniquity? Esau Edom, man. The so-called white man. Draw me not away with the wicked and the workers of iniquity, okay?
Which speak peace to their neighbors.
Which speak peace to their neighbors, like Esau did to Gad in the 1800s.
But mischief is in their heart.
But mischief is in their heart because they're devising a plan on how they're going to overthrow you, man. And take your position, take your spot, take your land. Esau is good for that, man. The so-called white man is good for that, man. And that's why the guy that said that Esau he speaks with a forked tongue, man.
Forked tongue.
Yeah, bro.
It says, give them according to their deeds and according to their wickedness of their endeavors.
And this is going to happen, man. Read that again, Babu Kushar.
Yep. It says, Psalms 28, verse 4, it says, give them according to their deeds and according to the wickedness of their endeavors.
And that's thermonuclear destruction, concentrated fire from them chariots, and after all that is said and done, they're going into slavery. You understand what I'm saying? You red devil?
Bitch.
Huh? Bitch.
It says, give them after the work of their hands, render to them their desert. Oh, that's tough.
Read that again. Let it sink in.
Yeah,
Man.
that's tough. It says, give them after the work of their hands.
What's the work of your hands? Derby's dose, buck breaking, the devil's punch bowl, what's that? Rosewood. I could go on and on and on. Gator bait. I could go on and on and on of the atrocities of you wicked ass Edomites that put your hand upon the Most High's anointed, man. You gonna pay. Yeah, bro.
It says, render to them their desert.
What's their desert? Slavery. And after 1,000 years of that slavery, hardcore slavery, you're gonna be eviscerated in the biggest bonfire ever to be in existence on this earth, man.
Right. Get a taste of your own medicine.
That's right. You got more?
That's really it. That's really it right there. You got something real quick?
You got something? You got nothing? You got nothing? You got more?
I got something.
I got something. Could I finish?
Yeah.
Can I finish what I had?
Yeah, bring it up.
Could I go back at verse 10
Yeah, bring it up.
and go down? All right, this is Ecclesiasticus. Salak. My fault. This is Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass.
Yeah, because you can see through it, man. You can see through his wickedness. This nigga ain't changed, man. This Edomite bastard ain't changed. He's still the same old way, but he's trying to humble himself to make himself look like he's innocent. And he asking for forgiveness, but meanwhile, he looking for ways to overthrow your ass, man. So don't trust this nigga. Don't trust that Edomite. Don't trust that wrecked bastard, man.
And thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
That rust represents his wickedness, man. It has not been wiped away. He's still the wicked. He's still wicked. He's still doing wicked things, but he's trying to humble himself in front of you to show a different side to him, so he can gain your trust. And once he gain your trust, he's gonna stick it in hard, man. The knife behind your back, man.
The Lord, that's how the Lord created him, man. So he can't even help himself.
Hey, no matter how much he tried to change his ways, you can't, because you
Why
was
can't I
created
change?
to be the wicked. The Most High created you to be the wicked. You understand, you red bastard, huh? You understand that, right? You understand that you was created to be the wicked and none other. That's why right now, who controls the earth? You saw the Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
What?
Who is the wicked? Malachi, the 1st chapter, the 4th verse, explains who was the wicked. You red bastard. You can't change your ways, even though you go crunching and crouching and hiding and trying to amend your ways. The devilish wickedness ways is going to come out of you, man.
And you know it.
Yeah, bro.
This is Psalms chapter 58, verse 2. It says, Yea, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth.
Read it again.
Psalm chapter 58, verse 2. It says, Yea, in heart ye
In
work
your mind, bro. Read.
in heart you work wickedness.
In your mind, you work wickedness, man.
It says,
You devise ways to overthrow people. You devise ways to take over people's lands. To push your wickedness, man. Yeah.
right? Ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. It says, verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb.
Hey, man, as soon as you born, man, you've been estranged and you speaking lies and talking shit, man. Even when you going, when you little baby,
You're lying.
you fucking, your Google baby talk is nothing but lies, man. Because now you're a little,
That demon in him is like, yo, hurry up and grow. Hurry up and grow.
Now, yeah,
Hurry up and grow and learn how to talk.
now you're a baby demon, but soon you're gonna be a fucking full-fledged demon.
Yeah.
It says the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Speaking fucking lies, man. And that's you devils, man. That's you Edomites, man. And you're gonna be destroyed for that, man. The Most High is gonna destroy you utterly, man. Pursuant to Obadiah, the 1st chapter, the 18th verse, man. There's only one chapter, Obadiah 1 and 18. That's what the apostles call it. You're gonna be Obadiah 1 and 18. Why? Because Obadiah chapter 1, verse 10, for the violence against Jacob, your brother, man. Because you got supplanted out of your birthright. So now you feel some kind of way. To this very day, you were pissed off out of being supplanted out of your birthright, man.
So you knock us out of the ranks of all business.
Salah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Hey man, he didn't value the birthright like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
But the birthright was I was in it from the foundation of the earth. It wasn't yours, even though you was first born. But the Most High set it up, whereas Jacob, through his mother, supplanted you, man. Because who was the one that told Jacob about the food that his father asked Esau to bring him? Isaac. Rebecca. She was the one that told Jacob, listen, I'm gonna prepare this right here for you, and you gonna get that blessing. It was all through the Spirit, man. So when Jacob supplanted him, not once but twice, out of his blessing, out of his birthright, then the blessing. So you don't think Esau had it out for Jacob?
Oh, yeah.
He even said it. It's not his name Jacob, which means supplanter. It's not his name is supplanter. He supplanted me this twice, man. He was like, all right, by the days of my father is growing in from the golden spirit, bro. I'm gonna kill him. But guess what? The Most High put the spirit on Rebecca again to inform Jake. I'm saying his name was changed to at the time, you know, to, Jacob to flee out of the hands of his brother, because his brother was going to kill him.
says their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her air.
Okay, that's these Edomites, man. They poison that they spread through their philosophies, their agendas, you know, their way of life. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
All right, this is Psalms 6:10. Yeah, this is Psalms chapter 10. I'm gonna start at 2. It says, "The wicked in his pride do it persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined."
The wicked is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and they persecute the poor, which are the Israelites, man. But let them be taken in the devices that they imagine, man. So you digging a ditch for the Israelites, but you gonna fall in that very same ditch that you digging, devil.
Yep.
Because the Lord is gonna turn the tables on your bitch ass, man. Your red ass.
Yep. It says, "For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth." Oh man.
The Lord's, I'm saying, the wicked's heart desires is to keep Jake under. Keep the Israelites not know who they are. Keep them in a blind state. Keep them the way they are, man, at the bottom.
I got it. This is Psalms 83 and 4. They have said, "Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance."
And that's what they have done, man, to this very day. But guess what? The Most High is raising up Israel, man. Starting with the elect. The Most High is raising up Israel, and they're not allowed to do that anymore, because why? The Lord's this truth is out there.
Okay. Sure, man.
This truth is out there, man.
Well,
Careful.
all right.
What you was reading, bro? What you was reading?
Psalms chapter 10. I'm at verse 3.
I'm gonna go to 10 and 3. All right.
Okay.
This is Psalms 10 and 3. "For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts."
And they tell you that in the book of Job, the 20th chapter on down, where Esau is saying, why should we pray to the Lord? What we paraphrasing it, man? What would it profit us to pray to the Lord, man?
Yep. Watch this. "His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them."
And that's what Esau does, man. And majority of the whole world is enemies with Esau, man. The whole world is waking up to the wickedness of Esau and Edom, man. The so-called white man. The whole world, man. Everybody's looking at this devil as what he truly are, man. The fucking devil.
The great Satan.
Everybody. Death to America, death to Israel. That's all you hear chatting, man. You gonna see that on the mainstream media, but you gonna see it on the alternative news media sites on the internet. Why do you think they're trying to crack down on the internet, man?
Well, even things have changed, because even now you got these college kids, a lot of it is psyop too, but talking about free Palestine. You never used to see that. All you, like back in 2001, you'd have never seen some shit like that. If you talked about free Palestine or take the sides of the Arabs, you was a blackball. You look like a terrorist yourself. Now you got friggin' so-called white people on college campuses talking about free Palestine. So what them so-called Jews is doing over there in Israel right now, and people looking at them like, yo, these are a bunch of devils. They're not just, taking their side no more.
Yep. Absolutely right.
He has, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He has said in his heart, "I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity." That's him.
That's Esau, man. It's proud talk, man. He never gonna lose his rulership, man.
Right. They make movies about the future and they still on top. Blade Runner, Star Wars, all this type of Futurama.
What
They
do
still
is,
on top.
It could be a nuclear war, but guess what? Esau will get away having either outer space retreat, or either an underwater bunker or a bunker deep underground, and they will surface and start their society over again. That ain't gonna happen, man. That's all fucking fake lies and Esau is fucking me, man.
Yep.
Psalms 10:7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity.
And that's Esau. Oh yeah, under his tongue is mischief and vanity, man. Because what he do, he will find out, oh, it's lithium in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
So we can use that harp instrument to flood them all out and displace them and take that lithium out of there, man.
Right.
Or we're gonna use HARP, High Active Oral Research Program in Florida, to displace these people so we can open up a casino in that land. It's all coming out, man.
Yeah, just buy up the real estate dirt cheap. That's another thing you can do.
It's all coming out, man. That's why they're trying to do away with the internet, man. They're trying to restrict the internet because it's bringing out the dirt of Esau.
And to tell you, I know we got to bring the scriptures out, but when they building these things, when you go in so-called the hood or whatever, low income, they supposed to get first dibs on the jobs that happen. Or I don't care if it's construction or whatever. You gotta train them. They gotta have first dibs. That's true. They didn't do that, I believe, in the Barclays. And if they do that where you said they're gonna try to do that casino, they're not gonna do it there either.
In Florida.
So he sit up in the lurking places, in the villages, in secret place stuff.
Who's gonna own that casino? It's not gonna be the average person. Who controlling all the farmland out there, man? Bill Gates. So you gotta understand, son, these elites are doing these things, they're causing these things, but also you gotta understand the Most High on the left hand side is allowing these devils to use that instrument that he gave them, which is HARP, High Active Oral Research Program, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Most High on the left hand side. Because to tell you in Psalm 17, verse 13, from delivery from thy hand, who have their portion in this life. Who's the hand of the Most High that have their portion in this life? Esau and Edom. It's simple to understand. It's easy. It's easy to understand, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, bro.
He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent.
Who's the innocent? The sons of Israel, man. Started from Judah on down to Issachar, man. He's sitting in secret places lurking. Read it again.
That's right. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
He's sitting in the lurking places of the village, and we could sit and lurk and see what he's going to do, especially during the time when Gad was controlling this land. They would lurk and see how they can take Gad down, take his land over, murder his children, murder the males, rape the females. That's what these devils was doing, man. So now, how we gonna do it? First and foremost, we're gonna offer them a gift. Blankets filled with smallpox.
They destroyed Gad too with welfare recently. Welfare before welfare was introduced to Jake Judah.
Yeah.
They destroyed the families of the Native Americans, so-called Native Americans.
Because that was their stronghold. Now, another thing they did, right? What they did was they put like you have now. Then what you call them again? The reservations of Gad on every block is 2 liquor stores, 3 liquor stores.
This is the projects, bro.
So what they did was that's how they destroyed them through poverty and gave them liquor to drown them. Because when Jake is in any man is downtrodden and they would turn to another substance to keep them afloat, to drown them out of their miseries, which was liquor.
Liquor, women. Whatever.
So that's why you got a lot of Native Americans, Gadites, they're alcoholics, hardcore. And then some of them was drinking actual alcohol to get drunk, killing themselves, man. You got a lot to pay for, devil. You got a lot to pay for, man.
In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor.
And that's Esau, eyes privily set against the sons of the Most High, which is Judah on down to Issachar, man.
Well, what's about with this with that so-called plague that passed from 2019, it came from this person. Then they say it came from Jake, right? It just did a 180 and reversed it and said we brought about it that plague. That they have people going to get that.
We already know. We ain't got to miss
Nah, I mean, you heard.
We ain't because we don't want this video to be,
Yeah.
you know.
I got something. Psalms 14:1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God.
And you got 2/3 of the Negroes, especially the Republicans, talking proudly against the Most High right now, man. They're talking proudly. We had this one nigga woman talk about the Most High fucking up Christians, right? That's why he destroyed it.
Yeah, I saw Elder Monazak about to show on that.
This shit had the audacity to call the Most High a bitch. She was like, bitch. You don't think the Most High heard that? You don't think you're going to get
Most
caught
High
up?
made her say it.
Exactly, you're right.
Yeah,
You
to
don't
condemn her.
The Most High made you say that to condemn you because now you have no proof for your sins because now you know the Israelites. Because come on. Everybody know the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? You got to have your head in the sand or your head buried in the dirt or the concrete. Not know who the Israelites are, man.
That's the thing about falling into the Lord's hands. He'll have you talk shit about him controlling you. Now he can look at you like, all right, now I can split you in half.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. So, and then that video, it went viral amongst, so, you know, hella curses got flown up on her, so the Most High did her real vicious like, man. It says, the fool has said in his heart, there is no Most High.
Only a fool would say there's no Most High, a creator of all things.
So-called white
Creator
man.
of all.
But you know something? The crazy thing about it, the low-level Edomites say that there's no God, but the high-level Edomites, the international breakers, they know it's a God because they worship the left-hand side of the Most High.
They pray and try to get forgiveness and try to get the
So
sentence.
they know that is a Most High because they praying. If they know it's a Satan, the spiritual demon Satan, they praying to him on the left-hand side. They know it's a power on the right-hand side. That controls both sides. But they don't know that the Most High controls both sides. They praying to the entity that they think is at odds with the Most High. But the Most High is controlling them. But to tell you in the scriptures, the Most High is going to tell them demons to stop giving them the power, stand back now, and let's see the enchantment that they was doing is going to help them.
Damn.
The Most High is dreadful, man. That's why it pays to fear the Lord, man.
You gotta be a real fucking fool to think this thing was just created out of nothing. God, it's just foolish. You know what I'm saying? It's
stupid, it's chaotic.
that's like saying cars pop out the thin air. Like, no, somebody has to build a car. How much more complex is the universe than a fucking automobile?
Somebody had to come with the design to create this fucking car.
To have it function. You think there's like gravity, air, all this type of stuff. Order. There has to be
not colliding to each other.
Right. The Earth sitting on nothing.
Order,
man. The Earth and the sun is a perfect distance. The moon is all that for life to be formed and all that. Oh, now that was just coincidence, a big bang. It's madness. Really foolish. Says the fool has said in his heart, his mind, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good.
None of them do good.
And that's about Esau either. And now you got 2/3 speaking highly and proudly against the Most High, man. And that's going to be to their destruction, man. That's why they're part of the 2/3 club, man. And them same spirits coming back that was speaking against Yahweh Shah, man. Now they're speaking proudly against the Most High. You going to call the Most High a bitch?
You got
like you said, the Most High put the spirit on her to say that so he can condemn her, man.
You got a nigga like Neil deGrasse Tyson. He went to Esau's school and got all wrapped up in space and all that. But I'm like, man, if you wrapped up in space and you learning all this thing about space, wouldn't that prove that there's a Lord? But he's saying the opposite. Because that's how warped it is. Like, the more you get into space and figure these things out, the more you say there can't be a God. But it should be the opposite. The more you get in space, you see, like, wait a minute. The chance of this happening is 1,000,000,000 to 1. There has to be a greater power.
The way he justified his actions and his madness and saying if the Most High exists, how is all this chaos happening?
The Most High is doing it. You don't understand.
You don't understand judgment.
You don't understand the Most High is doing it.
Reincarnation.
And you got these women coming on TikTok. TikTok is a platform for a lot of you niggas to get judged because you're coming out speaking proudly against the Most High. Like you got this nigga saying, "Oh, the Most High watches everybody, but he knew where everybody's at, but he couldn't find out the brother, I'm saying he's saying he couldn't find out when Abel killed when Cain killed Abel.
That was
Where your
one of the
brothers at?
prophets that was asking.
He was like, where your brothers at? That was a prophet.
That was a
It wasn't the
prophet
Most High.
asking. That
It
was
wasn't
a
the Most
prophet.
High, but he don't know that though. But he like, TikTok is a fucking social media spot that's gonna get a lot of you jakes fucked up, man. A lot of you women coming up against the truth, man. Putting videos about the Hebrew Israelites, man. The latest video I saw was this woman speaking proudly against the Most High.
And when the Most High was asking a question to an angel or whatever, it was just dialogue. The Most High know the answers and what the angel's gonna say before they say it, before he created them. It's just dialogue. Just like it's like you ask your child's name. You know your child's name. You ask them to repeat the question. You know the answer.
What's your name, baby?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The people don't use them. I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
called
sorry.
metaphors and
sorry.
how. And man, now you good though, bro, because you're speaking truth, man.
Mm-hmm.
These people don't have a clue, and like I said, this social media, mainly TikTok, is a gateway for wicked jakes to go to come up against the prophets of the Most High, and to come up against and blaspheme the name of the Most High, and also to speak proudly against the Most High.
You watch movies and certain directors make a cameo in their own movie, and they read the script. So that's what the Most High is doing. He's just making a cameo. He's like, this is his entire script. Okay, I'm just gonna read my lines. You read your lines. It's all, he's controlling. He's the ultimate director of everything already.
You know, people don't play their position and stay within their pay grade, man. Everybody wants to jump the gun. Look, you can't question the Most High. Think on the level of the Most High. You don't even understand yourself fully, or the planet you live on. So how the fuck are you asking things that's way out of beyond?
So-
Your mind can't hold the info.
Do you think you're gonna comprehend the ways of the highest?
You
Can't.
haven't mastered this lifetime.
You can't comprehend the ways of the highest, because the highest ways are above your ways, man. Your thinking is not the thinking of the Most High, man. You can't think for the Most High. You
Crazy,
can't
man.
counsel the
It's
Most
crazy.
I
High.
got that precept.
Bring it up, bro.
Isaiah 55:8. It says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts."
For the Most High's thoughts are not your thoughts, man. A mortal peasant, man.
Yo, if these people were in the world of the Most High, things would be fucked up because they wouldn't have balance.
Exactly.
Like,
man.
like when they see like a buffalo fighting off a lion, they'll chill for the buffalo, not understanding like the lion has to eat too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Feed their like they won't understand that part of it because they just all feels. But the Most High knows some animals got to get slain. All that, that's that other the dragon-like wisdom is understanding cruelty. That cruelty is a part of wisdom.
And that big ass buffalo, could feed a pride of lions
Yeah.
for like a week.
Right?
Like,
Lions
that's how
don't
big
eat.
that buffalo is,
A lion
man.
can't eat every day. Can't.
Of course, because it's too much, man.
Yeah.
The Twilight Zone, Forrest Whitaker, just hear me. I don't know, brother. Is the Twilight Zone the one with Forrest Whitaker? The dude that play
That's the remake of the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, the dude that play George Costanza from Seinfeld. He was the angel of death. He was a death angel or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a doctor there. He was like, "Yo, man." Death came and talked to him. Death was like, "Yo, I'm taking a break. I'm not doing this no more, right?" So the doctor was like, "Yes, man. People don't die no more." So what happened was nobody was dying. The world's getting overpopulated. It was getting chaotic. So the doctor was like, "Yo, man." He went back to Death. He like, "Yo, man, you gotta come out of retirement." George was like, "You sure you want me to do that?" He's like, "Okay." George stepped out. The doctor had a mind. The doctor's like, my head. He was like, "Yo, you in this black book. It's your time to go." The death angel told the doctor, "It's your time to go."
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "You can't do it." He's like, "Nah, man." So he took him out real quick. You know what I mean? Like,
You
yo,
need
that
death
was
in the
a good
earth, man. It's
episode.
balance, man.
Yo, this dude, I'm looking like, I look up, the dude staring at me. So I started staring at him hard. And he like turned his head like, you see me, I was looking at him?
The one with the Oreo in his head?
Yeah, he was looking at me hard.
It's like
just staring at me.
$10,000.
He was just looking at me like, they're staring at me hard. So I'm like, oh, wait a minute. This dude was staring at me from here, looking at me. So I started looking at him back hard. I put the ill ice grill on my face like.
And he ain't wearing those Oreos.
He just like, the dude that's like, turn his head like. Fucking hoe ass.
They ain't wearing them
It's a-
Oreos in the kingdom.
Yo,
Verse
that's a-
8.
That shit is expensive, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Them hats, bro.
5, 10, 15,000 and shit like that.
It
Yo.
says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways," saith the Lord.
So immortal human thoughts and the ways of the immortal humans, not the ways of the Most High. They don't think like that. So the Most High. So you see a little innocent baby, like that little baby they got in the
Tornado.
in that tornado. The mother and the father survived the tornado, but the baby got tossed 2 football fields, man.
Damn.
He died, man. That was the Most High.
Yeah.
That's because that baby was 3 months old. It was innocent in this life, but what did he do in this previous life? That's you gotta ask yourself, man. And there's something called reincarnation, man. You gotta ask yourself, what did that baby do? It's impossible the baby had done anything in this life. Baby was 3 months old.
This is what
Yo.
the Grassy Tyson is talking
But
about.
why did the Most High kill this baby?
Yo, bro, there's videos you see somebody just walk on a fucking pole, just fall on their head,
Yeah, kill him.
and just kill them, and it's
Instantly.
on some Final Destination shit. Like that motherfucker was in a perfect spot, and that pole fell at the perfect time. That's the Most High.
Check this out. You heard this lady in Russia, right? It was a man, 2 men, and 2 kids, which was her children. And she was butt naked, but not butt naked, but you had a bikini or a top on, a 2-piece, and it was a hole. And she was going to jump in the hole as a prank, and come out, just jump in the hole to get cold and everything. It was an ice, and there's a hole right there they put. But when she jumped in, the shit took her under the shit, and homeboy was trying to get it. He was busting the ice, trying to bust the ice. You see the kid screaming,
Oh, shit.
"Mommy,
Wow.
mommy, mommy!" Yo, that was the Most High that did that to that bitch.
She died or she got out?
Yo, it was a little small round hole.
Yeah, I know. I
And
understand.
she went instead of coming back up, she drifted. The fucking current took her
Wow.
under the ice. So now the dude's following. He can see her. She's banging on the ice trying to get her. He's busting the ice, but every time he busts the ice right here, she moved further there.
Wow.
He busting out, busting, and the kids, mommy, mommy.
So how'd it end though, bro?
She died, bro.
Oh shit! Wow.
Bitch fucking drowned to death. She froze to death, bro. That's ice water. She got on a bikini top,
Oh,
a
wow.
2-piece. That's ice water. She fucking even drowned. She drowned and fucking froze to death, bro. Stupid
Wow.
cunt. The Russian chick, bro. I seen that shit. I said that was the judgment of the Lord. Man, I wish I could have saved that. You know what I'm saying?
Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes,
Right,
man.
Exactly. But the man did it first, though. Check it out, though. The man did it first. He jumped
Oh.
in and came back out.
Oh wow.
So she was waiting to do the same thing. He jumped in, came back out, climbed out, put his little, he put a towel over him, and he just had his fucking shorts on, and, you know what I'm saying? With some slippers, you know what I'm saying? And she did it. She jumped in, and she just took her. And the same dude that threw the shit off, picked up the axe and started banging. Could have been her husband. I don't know. Could have been her brother, but I don't know. But
Damn, man.
it
See
was
that?
like, mommy, the kids screaming and
Let's
shit.
just say you don't tempt the Most High and shit.
That's exactly what they
You know
was
what I'm
doing.
saying? Tempting the Lord, thinking it's funny. The Most High will fucking kill you, literally.
So the chick went in that little hole, and that shit drifted her.
That was the last joke she did in her life.
But the Most High didn't have the man to do that. The Most High plagued his mind. The lesson he saw was his wife. The lesson he saw was his wife banging on the ice trying to get out of that shit.
And
Bubbles coming out
that
her
kid
mouth
and that kid traumatized now.
and both it was 2 kids then.
Damn.
That's what I said. Damn. The Most High, that's judgment. That's fearful. And that's a grievous, fearful death to drown, bro. And now
And then the clothes did under the ice just drifted like, yo, that's
and
crazy.
you can see your family, you banging on the shit, and every time they break the ice, you drift further from the ice that they broke.
Wow.
Colder, cold, very cold.
Yo, that shit was crazy, bro. I seen that shit. I was
Damn.
I
Where the fuck was that on?
It was on TikTok, a video on TikTok.
No way. They showed that on TikTok?
Yeah, it showed, yeah, but she had it on bikini top.
But they must have cut away because I know they didn't show the death, did they?
They showed, you didn't see her dying, you just saw her banging on the thing. She was drifting away while he was
Oh,
banging
wow.
on the thing. And then they said, you know what I can do? Like,
Oh wow, yeah, wow.
So I was like, oh shit, I wish I would have saved it. I'm saying, but I was gonna do a video on it, but I said, nah, they're gonna flag my channel and do a
Yeah,
video.
you gotta save that one, bro. Cause I can't. When you send them links on TikTok, I can't watch it because TikTok now is you have to download it to watch the videos.
The crazy thing is, right, when I bought this phone, TikTok was already on this phone. I had to download it.
Yeah,
It was already on this phone. So what I had to do was just sign up.
right.
But I mean, I wouldn't download it because, you know, if you got it, I wouldn't download it. So you even got it on your phone, I
No,
wouldn't
I
download it.
don't need that shit.
But like I said, TikTok be having a lot of information on it, though. You know what I mean, bro? Like, yeah, but yeah, it's, you know, it's that time, you know.
Yeah, bro. Close it out, bro.
So with that, we're gonna give all praises to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'Hashem, Yahushua, Ba'Hashem, Chakodash.
and double honor to the apostles and the bishops and elders of Great Millstone. Lord willing, next week, Shalom.
Shalom.